This one then, Walter?
It's been 8 years and they've taken 42 pieces of metal out of it.
Wow!
I should have brought the jars of metal here.
Wow, 42 bits of metal.
Yeah, you've got big screws like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what they screwed them through. What do you screw a screw that long through?
I know. So it's in
Have
a
a look at
fixed
it.
place. Yeah, turn it that way. We need to get that on camera. Let's see. Shuffle around. Look at that.
This was bigger.
Wow.
I went to Rotorua Hospital and got a super bug
Oh
from
hell.
them
That was nice of them, wasn't it?
about 10 years ago, and it's had like 19 operations, and in the end I lost the plot because I was getting scared of getting put under. I
Yeah.
didn't like the feeling anymore.
No.
Gave me grey hair, grey beard.
Yeah, it's
I
stressful.
never used to look like this.
It's only 27. Right, so how does that ankle foot feel to you?
Some days are better than others.
Yep,
Some days it takes a wee while to put weight on them.
yep,
And I have to wait a wee while
yep,
before anything happens.
yep,
And on some days I can't do anything if it's really cold,
yep,
because once that gets cold, it's over. It's just sore.
yeah.
You can
Sure.
put
So it's still got metal in there, eh?
no, it's all out now.
It's all out
Yeah,
now, all right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the surgeon likes a challenge, eh? So the lovely thing about these surgeons, when you've had replacement knees, hips, whatever, they can still work, it doesn't matter. They look at how the artificial joint is. And so in here, what they're starting, this energy at the moment is above. We're only working about here on the leg. That's all where they're working. They're going to come down into that foot. Now they're using my foot just to dislodge energy. They'll get to a certain level and you'll see my hands do this little thing. It's like a number 8, but it's horizontal number 8. And then sometimes I'll get the word clear. They're just given clear. So they've cleared the area down. So I've been able to do this now for 25 years. 20 of those years I've been in New Zealand. I've done hundreds, if not thousands of shows around the place. And in that 25 years, I've only ever had 2 doctors in New Zealand come to see what I do. One in Whangarei, a lady doctor, and another one in Hamilton. In England, I go over there 3 months each year, last year, this year, and there already I've had 4 doctors come and see what I do. Yeah? What I do, there's no side effects for. Yeah? There's no ongoing cost. You know, if you get fixed, you get fixed. Now they want you to flex that ankle. That's a bit easier, isn't it?
Put the thing at the back.
Yeah. Cool. And then rest it down. That's it. So now that one, when I worked on that one, that was Dr. Augusto de Almeida. This one now is Dr. Oswaldo Cruz, and it's something to do with the bones. And Dr. Oswaldo Cruz knows. It's like he holds the energy for the bones. He usually works on anybody that's in a wheelchair or has got any kind of paraplegia or tetraplegia. What I would expect to see happen with this ankle, I would expect to see that dark red area where the scar tissue was. I would expect that to see that starting to become less red as time goes on. Now this is a lump of energy that's stuck in there. They're just taking it out of the auric field. Your auric field it goes out for about 30 feet. They're taking it far enough in the auric field that I can take it to ground. How's that feeling?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, walk on it for me just to check. Should be Irish. How's
Just
that
about there.
feeling?
Just about there. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Rest it down again. Right, what he's doing now is he's taking measurements within the foot. I would say that it's a tendon that needs extending. Surgeon's just letting me know your back's next, you're number 2. Right, another walk around, give that a go.
I don't know if I should jump up and pick my heels.
Go on,
I'm getting tired.
How's it
Yeah,
feeling?
it's all right.
All right. What
Yeah.
else needs fixing?
I'll be here.
Your head? What's
Yeah.
wrong with your head?
Been hit over the head a few times with iron bars, bats, and crowbars and whatnot.
Why?
So I can collect money and,
Oh, you're a debt collector?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Bloody hell, that's a brave job.
yeah, yeah,
Or a stupid one.
yeah. Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Where do you get pain or where do you get discomfort?
There
Temples?
and down there.
Right, okay. I'm going to need to flick that off just while I do his head, because otherwise I will cook. And it can go straight back on. Okay. All right, so these surgeons, they are, in a way, they're just like you or me. When I first started working with Dr. Augusto, I was very much in awe of him, and he said, look, if you'd spent 200 years in the spirit world, not having to have a job, not having to cook meals, go to the toilet, sleep even, and he also said, and not having a wife, you too would think and act as I do, because he's had 200 years to reflect on life, the meaning of life, decide what he wants to do, and he wants to help humanity. And humanity's about to go through a very interesting time. There is big, big change coming, and most people have got their head in the sands and they don't know what's coming. Okay, but I'm going to paint you a little picture. We've got 6.5 billion people on the earth. 6.5 billion. If our population keeps expanding, what are we going to run out of? Food, water, housing. And if there's not enough food and water to go around, what happens? Wars, starvation, disease, yeah? So we as a species, we've got to get our act together in terms of population growth. We've got to think about what are we going to do to make sure that we don't, that the number of people on the earth is sustainable for the earth. Otherwise the earth might get upset. That's one issue. More pressing than that though is 5G.
Oh, yes.
You've heard about 5G?
Yes.
All right, so we are being told that we will get faster downloads of movies, but 5G is weaponry. It's weaponry. When I was in the UK last year, there was a guy who was suing Gateshead Town Council. He'd seen what they were fitting to the street lights, and he was an ex-military guy. He knew what it was. He said, that's weaponry.
Yeah.
That stuff can fry your skin.
Yeah.
That 5G, just recently in China, they've used the 5G technology to do brain surgery at a distance of 3,000 kilometres. Wow, if they can do that, what else can they do with it? So we do need to stop the 5G. And the other thing I'm passionate about is I believe, I'm not anti-vax, but I am pro-choice, and we shouldn't be made to have vaccines. I think that would be horrible. I hate to think, you know, a mother would be forced to vaccinate her children, or we as adults would be forced as well.
They are forced because they can't get the kids into school.
Yeah, they are forced.
Yeah. Yeah. So we need to all speak up about it. Yeah. Our media is very, very biased on the part of vaccines, and so we need to educate ourselves.
Yeah.
36 vaccines now by the time they're full, and they all have aluminium in.
I know. Mercury, it's just
Yeah,
terrible.
it is terrible. A little bit of information for you. I'll mention the flu jab.
Oh.
All right, I'll mention that one. I'll tell you why I mention that one. If you take a petri dish and you put in their brain cells and you add aluminium, 10% of brain cells will die. If you take a petri dish and you put in mercury, 10% of brain cells will die. If you take a petri dish, you put brain cells and you put aluminium and mercury in together, 100% brain cells die. Why are we giving flu jabs to our
To dump
elderly?
them down.
Why have we got increasing Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia,
Autism.
autism? Yeah.
Babies are vaccinated with such a, I think it's up into 3 months, they are vaccinated with something like about 16 different
Yeah.
vaccines.
Mhm.
And it's just
Crazy.
overloading their system.
Yeah. In America, it's even worse. Day
Mm.
one, the baby, the newborn baby, has Hep B, which is a vaccine that's designed for prostitutes and drug users. And you're putting that into a pure, pristine baby?
I know, it's crazy.
Not right, eh? Now, what's happening for you with your head?
But no, that's nice and cool.
It's nice, isn't it? Cool. Awesome.
That feels all right.
Feels good?
Yeah,
Awesome.
everything all right in there?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Brilliant. Let me just check, yeah, I can see out the other
Oh,
side. Awesome, give them a round of applause.